テスト。
よし、始めていきましょう。これで音入ってるのかな？なんかライブが久しぶりだから、すごい忘れてますけども。今日はですね、トラックでもパイロットでもなく、管制官をやっていこうというところでね、始めていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。サブチャンの方でやってます。よし、スタート。今は到着機が1機入ってきてますね。羽田空港ですね。こんな感じで。第一ターミナルはジャパンエアラインズ。JAL ですね。で、第2ターミナルは全日空 ANA ですね。 んなところに止まってるやつもいるんだね。で、航空管制と。さあ、テンパらずにいけるでしょうか。航空管制用語はね、なんとなく勉強したので、勉強というかね、見たり聞いたりしただけですけど。
Ground, Japan Air 237 with information November, requesting push and start.
Japan Air 237, pushback approved, accept runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 237.
Tower, Alpha Wing 376 on final 34 right.
そっか、こいつがいるんだった。忘れてた。Alpha Wing 376 runway 34 right, cleared for 違うじゃん。Alpha Wing 376 runway 34 right, cleared to land, wind 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Alpha Wing 376.
忘れてたわ。そっか、このブライトを、こっちでも見えづらいな。この辺でいくか。タブサイズもちょっと大きくするかな。
Ground, all Nippon 681 heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
こっちかな？
Ground, Japan Air 237 ready to taxi.
All Nippon 681 heavy, pushback approved, accept runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 681 heavy.
Japan Air 237 runway 34 left at Alpha 2. 12じゃないよ。
Unable to take off from this runway. The runway is too short for takeoff. Japan Air 237.
Japan Air 237 runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 237.
Tower, Vietnam Airlines 384 heavy on final 34 right.
Vietnam Airlines 384 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Vietnam Airlines 384 heavy.
なんて言ったらわかんない。ベトナムエアラインズでしょ。はっきり聞き取れない。Vietnam Airlines.
Ground, all Nippon 681 heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 681 heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2. Taxi 2. Nippon 681 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 681 Heavy.
Tower, all Nippon 646 Heavy on final 34 right.
Nippon 646 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. All Nippon 646 Heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 259 Heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
Nippon 259 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 259 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 376, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Alpha Wing 376.
チャーリー、エコーないな。C1、C、エコーないな。ちょっとかぶりそうだな。
Ground, Japan Air 165 with information November, requesting push and start.
Japan Air 237, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 237.
Japan Air 165, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 165.
Tower, all Nippon 64 Heavy on final 34 right.
Nippon 64 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. All Nippon 64 Heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 259 Heavy ready to taxi.
Nippon 259 Heavy, pushback approved じゃないね。Nippon 259 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2. Nippon 259 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right, at Charlie 2, all Nippon 259 Heavy.
Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10 Juliet.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Juliet. Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy.
Japan Air 237, window 300 at 007, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 237.
Nippon 681 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up behind the next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. All Nippon 681 Heavy.
Ground, Japan Air 165 ready to taxi.
Japan Air 165, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left, at Alpha 2. Japan Air 165.
Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie Juliet. Japan Air 237, contact Haneda departure 119 decimal 45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 237. Good day.
Good day. Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Juliet Alpha. Rim.
Tower, Delta 9888 Heavy on final 34 right.
Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Vietnam Airlines 384 Heavy.
行ってくんね。Orpon 646 Heavy, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. All Nippon 646 heavy.
Delta 9888 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Delta 9888 Heavy.
Orpon 681 Heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. All Nippon 681 Heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 69 Heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
Orpon 699 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
Orpon 259 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 259 Heavy.
Orpon 64 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie, Echo 9 Alpha. Orpon 64 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie, Echo 9 Romeo.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Charlie, Echo 9er, Romeo, All Nippon 64 Heavy.
Orpon 259 Heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact Haneda departure.
Negative, unknown command. All Nippon 259 Heavy.
Orpon 259 Heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 259 Heavy.
Japan Air 165, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Japan Air 165.
Ground, all Nippon 69 Heavy ready to taxi.
Orpon 69 Heavy, runway 34 right, at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right, at Charlie 2. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
Tower, all Nippon 90 Heavy on final 34 right.
Orpon 90 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. All Nippon 90 Heavy.
Orpon 681 Heavy, contact departure.
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 681 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 165, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Japan Air 165.
All Nippon 259 Heavy, contact departure.
And a departure on 119.45. All Nippon 259 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. デルタは、
Ground, Japan Air 263 Heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
Japan Air 263 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 263 Heavy.
Tower, Alpha Wing 612 on final 04.
Delta 9888 Heavy, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 9888 Heavy.
04降りてくるやつがいる。Alpha Wing 612, runway 04, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Alpha Wing 612.
All Nippon 69 Heavy, runway 34 right.
Ground. Skymark 019 with information November. Requesting push and start.
Skymark 019, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Skymark 019.
All Nippon 69 Heavy, short of runway 34 right.
Negative, unknown command. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
All Nippon 69 Heavy, hold short of runway 34 right.
Hold short of runway 34 right. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
Skymark と
Ground, Japan Air 263 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 263 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 263 Heavy, runway 34 right. Japan Air 263 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 263 Heavy.
All Nippon 69 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up behind the next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
Tower, All Nippon 28 Heavy on final 04.
Ground. Skymark 019 ready to taxi.
All Nippon 28 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005.
Runway 04, clear to land. All Nippon 28 Heavy.
Skymark 019, runway 34 left at Charlie. Skymark 019, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Skymark 019.
All Nippon 69 Heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 69 Heavy.
Delta 9888 Heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left, Delta 9888 heavy. Tower, all Nippon 666 heavy on final 34 right. Ground, all Nippon 1083 heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 666 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land. Wind 310 at 005.
Runway 34 right, clear to land, all Nippon 666 heavy.
All Nippon 990 heavy, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. All Nippon 90 heavy.
All Nippon 1083 heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right, all Nippon 1083 heavy.
Alpha Wing 612, taxi ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Kilo, Romeo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Kilo, Romeo, Alpha Wing 612.
All Nippon 69 heavy, contact departure.
Hanada departure on 119.45. All Nippon 69 heavy. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 263 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 263 heavy.
Tower, Air 224 heavy on final 04.
Air 24 heavy, runway 04, clear to land, wind 310 at 005.
Runway 04, clear to land, Air 224 heavy.
Japan Air 263 heavy, wind 310 at 005, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 263 heavy. Ground, all Nippon 1083 heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 1083 heavy, taxi to runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Taxi to runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 1083 heavy.
All Nippon 28 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. All Nippon 28 heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 697 heavy with information Papa, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 697 heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 697 heavy.
Skymark 019, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Skymark 019.
かね。
Ground. All Nippon 697 Heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 666 Heavy taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. All Nippon 666 Heavy.
All Nippon 697 Heavy runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right. At Charlie 2. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
All Nippon 697 Heavy hold position.
Hold position. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Tower, Singapore 632 Heavy on final 04.
All Nippon 697 Heavy continue taxi.
Continue taxi. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Ground. Japan Air 125 Heavy with information pop-up. Requesting push and start.
誰だ？スカイマーク019 runway 34 left cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. Skin mark 019.
Japan Air 263 Heavy contact departure.
Hand departure on 119.45. Japan Air 263 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Singapore 632 Heavy runway 04 clear to land window 310 at 005.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Singapore 632 Heavy.
All Nippon 1083 Heavy runway 34 right line up and wait.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. All Nippon 1083 Heavy.
スカイマーク019コンタクト羽田デパーチャー119 additional 45.
Hand a departure on 119.45. Skin mark 019. Good day.
Good day. Air 24 Heavy taxi to ramp via Bravo 12 Yankee Romeo Echo 10.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 12 Yankee Romeo Echo 10 Air Do 24 Heavy.
All Nippon 1083 Heavy runway 34 right cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500 contact departure.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. All Nippon 1083 Heavy. Tower. Airdo 78 on final 04.
みんな04来るな。Airdo 78 runway 04 clear to land window 310 at 005.
Runway 04. Cleared to land. Airdo 78.
All Nippon 697 Heavy runway 34 right line up and wait.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Japan Air 125 Heavy pushback approved except runway 34 left.
Push back approved. Expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 125 Heavy.
なんかくるくるだな。一時停止。なんだ、ビットレート高すぎんのか。 よいしょ。どうもくるくるだな。まあ、しょうがない。Oripon 697 Heavy, Windows 310 at 005, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Negative. Unknown command. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Oripon 697 Heavy, Windows 310. ちゃんとおらんな。
Command wrong start. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Oripon 697 Heavy, Windows 310 at 005, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 697 Heavy.
Singapore 632 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Singapore 632 Heavy.
Ground. New Sky 77 with information Papa. Requesting push and start.
Ground. Japan Air 125 Heavy ready for taxi.
New Sky 77, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. New Sky 77.
Japan Air 125 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 125 Heavy.
Tower. Ski mark 012 on final 04.
Skymark 012, runway 04, clear to land, wind 310 at 005.
Runway 04. Clear to land. Ski mark 012.
Singapore 632 Heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left. Singapore 632 Heavy.
Oripon 697 Heavy, contact departure.
Hand the departure on 1190.45. All Nippon 697 Heavy. Good day.
Day.
Ground. New Sky 77 ready to taxi.
New Sky 77, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. New Sky 77.
Air 78, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Air 78. Tower, All Nippon 656 Yankee on final 04.
04好きね。Oripon 656 Yankee, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005.
Negative, unknown command,
Negative.
All Nippon 656 Yankee.
Oripon 656 Yankee, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005.
Runway 04, cleared to land, All Nippon 656 Yankee. Nippon 475 Heavy with information Papa. Requesting push and start.
パパー、どこにいるんだ？そこにいるのか。Nippon 475 Heavy, pushback approved, accept runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 475 Heavy.
Japan Air 125 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up underweight.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 125 Heavy.
Japan Air 125 Heavy, window 310 at 005, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff. Japan Air 125 Heavy.
また微妙な絡みですな。
Ground. All Nippon 475 Heavy ready to taxi.
Nippon 475 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2. あっぶねえ。Nippon 475 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 475 Heavy.
Tower, Japan Air 11 Heavy on final 04.
Skymark 012, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Skymark 012.
Japan Air 11 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005.
Runway 04, clear to land. Japan Air 11 Heavy.
New Sky 77, runway 34 right, line up underweight.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. New Sky 77.
誰も来はらへんな。ちょっと停止。よいしょ。さあ来てくれるか。よいしょ。77。New Sky 77, window 310 at 005, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. New Sky 77.
Japan Air 125 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure. departure on 119.45. Japan Air 125 Heavy. Good day.
Ground, Starfly 25 with information Papa, requesting push and start.
Starflyer 25, pushback approved, exit runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Starfly 25.
All Nippon 656 Yankee, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. All Nippon 656 Yankee.
Tower, Japan Air 992 on final 04.
Japan Air 9992, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005. 5.
Runway 04, clear to land. Japan Air 992.
All Nippon 475 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 475 Heavy.
New Sky 77, contact departure.
Hand to departure on 119.45, New Sky 77. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 475 Heavy, window 310 at 005, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 475 Heavy.
Ground, Starfly 25 ready to taxi.
Starflyer 25, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Starfly 25.
Tower, All Nippon 113 Heavy on final 04.
また04っすか。All Nippon 113 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 005.
Runway 04, clear to land. All Nippon 113 Heavy.
Japan Air 11 Heavy, taxi to ramp, via Bravo 12.
Taxi to ramp, via Bravo 12. Japan Air 11 Heavy.
Bravo 12から出てどこに行くんだろう。
Ski Mark 109er with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
どこですか？君はこの辺にいるのかな？ New Sky 109er, pushback approved, accept runway 34 left. Skymark 109er, pushback approved, accept runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Ski Mark 109er.
Starflyer 25, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Starfly 25.
こいつはここにスポットイン。で、
Tower, on Nippon 722 on final 04.
11便がこっちに来るから大丈夫だね。On Nippon 722 runway 04 clear to land wind 310 at 008.
Runway 04, cleared to land. On Nippon 722.
下ろしてからだな。おっと、詰まっちゃったね。Japan Air 11 Heavy Standby.
Stand by. Japan Air 11 Heavy.
Japan Air 992 Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11 Bravo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11 Bravo Whiskey. Japan Air 992.
Starflyer 25 Window 310 at 008 Runway 34 left cleared for takeoff.
Duplicated command. Starfly 25.
All Nippon 475 Heavy contact departure.
Handle departure on 119.45, All Nippon 475 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Starflyer 25 Window 310 at 008 Runway 34 left cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500 contact departure.
Runway 34 left.
ごめん、
Clear
待
for
たせた
takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Starfly 25.
Ground. Ski mark 109 ready for taxi.
Skymark 109er Runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Ski mark 109er.
追いかけっこしてください。113便はキロロミオか。いってらっしゃい。で、992便もスポットイン大丈夫だね。スタフラ入った。
Ground. Japan Air 437 with information Quebec. Requesting push and start.
Japan Air 437 standby.
Stand by. Japan Air 437.
Tower, all Nippon 626 heavy on final 04.
All Nippon 113 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Kilo, Romeo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Kilo, Romeo, all Nippon 113 heavy.
All Nippon 626 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 04, cleared to land. All Nippon 626 heavy.
ちょっと待ってもらおうか。もう大丈夫かな。Japan Air 437 pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 437.
久々に 34R に来るね。お、まだもう一機後ろにいたか。間に合うか。 Japan Air 9992, hold position.
Hold position. Japan Air 992.
すまぬ。Oricon 722, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Omnipon 722.
Taxi to
Tower, Omnipon 256 heavy on final 34 right.
Oricon 256 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Omnipon 256 heavy.
Ground. Japan Air 437 ready to taxi.
Japan Air 437, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 437.
Alpha 2. 大丈夫そう？ Japan Air 9992, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Japan Air 992.
発音が難しい。スカイマーク109、ランウェイ34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Ski mark 109er.
スキーマークとか言っちゃってるけどね。スキーマーク。
Ground. Japan Air 651 heavy with information Quebec. Requesting push and start.
Japan Air 651 heavy, pushback approved, accept runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 651 heavy.
スカイマーク109、window 310 at 008, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff. Ski mark 109er.
スキーマーク109。光っておりますな。まだ遠い。
Tower, Japan Air 316 heavy on final 04.
Final 04。Oricon 626 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 12, Yankee, Romeo, Juliet, Echo, Hotel. Oricon 626 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 12, Yankee, Romeo, Juliet, Echo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 13, Yankee, Romeo, Juliet, Echo. Omnipon 626 heavy.
スカイマーク109、コンタクト羽田デパーチャー119.45。
Canada departure on 119er.45. Ski mark 109er. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 437, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, Line up and wait. Japan Air 437.
Ground. Japan Air 651 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 651 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 651 Heavy.
Orton 626 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 12.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 12. All Nippon 626 Heavy.
Japan Air 437, window 310 at 008, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 437.
Orton 256 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. All Nippon 256 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 397 with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
Alpha Wing 397, push back at radio, check runway 34 right.
Pushed back approved, expect runway 34 right. Alpha Wing 397.
Tower. All Nippon 592 Heavy on final 34 right.
Japan Air 316 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 04, clear to land. Japan Air 316 Heavy.
Alpha 592 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right. Cleared to land. All Nippon 592 Heavy.
なんでこのくるくるするんだろうね。くるくるはしてないのかな。くるくるしてんのはスタジオだけ？そこにスポットインするのね。アルファビーム邪魔にならないね。626便は
Ground. Alpha Wing 397 ready to taxi.
大丈夫だね。アルファビーム397 runway 34 right up Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right. L Charlie 2. Alpha Wing 397.
できたな。
Tower. Air China 167 on final 04.
Japan Air 316 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo Whiskey. Japan Air 316 Heavy.
Japan Air 651 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 651 Heavy.
Air China 167, runway 04, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 04. Cleared to land. Air China 167.
大丈夫だね。抜けてったね。で、これはアルファに入るから大丈夫。離陸だね。Japan Air 651 Heavy, Wind 310 at 008, Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Duplicated command. Japan Air 651 Heavy.
Japan Air 437, contact departure. 危ないよ。
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 437. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 651 Heavy, Wind 310 at 008, Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 651 Heavy.
降りてくるか。これ日本。よし。
Tower, Japan Air 910 Heavy on final 04.
Japan Air 910 Heavy, Runway 04, clear to land, Wind 310 at 008.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Japan Air 910 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 397, line up じゃないな。大丈夫だね。Japan Air 651 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 651 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Alpha Wing 397, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Alpha Wing 397.
All Nippon 592 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. All Nippon 592 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 397, Wind 310 at 008, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Alpha Wing 397.
Ground, Japan Air 521 Heavy with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
Air China 167, taxi to ramp via Bravo 12.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 12. Air China 167.
Tower, Starflyer 48 on final 34 right.
Starflyer 48, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Starflyer 48.
Japan Air 521 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 521 Heavy.
Air China 167, taxi to ramp via Bravo 10. 違うこれな。Air China 167, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Air China 167.
違いますな。よ。Air China 167, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Bravo. Air China 167.
Air China 167, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Alpha 15. いや。
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Alpha 13. Air China 167.
Tower, Japan Air 694 on final 04.
Japan Air 910 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo Whiskey. Japan Air 910 Heavy.
Ground, Japan Air 521 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 521 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 521 Heavy.
Japan Air 6904, runway 04, clear to land, wind 310 at 008.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Japan Air 694.
誰やねん、電子レンジ使ってんの。ユナイテッド。西から来たね。やべ、お腹すいた。Japan Air 521 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 521 Heavy.
しくった。ハンドオフし忘れました。シャットダウンしないで。
Ground, Japan Air 921 Heavy with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
Starflyer 48, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Hotel. Starflyer 48, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Starflyer 48.
Tower, United 39 heavy on final 34 right.
Japan Air 521 Heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 521 Heavy.
誰か呼んでたよね。誰が呼んでた？あ、君か。Japan Air 921 Heavy, pushback approved, exit runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 921 Heavy.
United 39 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Go around. United 39
ゴー
heavy.
アラウンドなんか言ってない。ひどすぎる。Japan Air 521 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 521 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 694, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Bravo Whiskey. Japan Air 694.
Tower, Japan Air 224 on final 34 right.
Japan Air 224, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Japan Air 224.
Ground, Japan Air 921 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 921 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 921 Heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 797 Heavy with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 797 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right. Except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 797 Heavy.
スタッフがここに入るから大丈夫ね。でもしないね。オンしないでくれたらいい。
Tower, on Nippon 66 heavy on final 34 right.
On Nippon 66 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 310 at 008.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. On Nippon 66 heavy.
プロフォーリが減ってきたな。
Ground, All Nippon 797 Heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 797 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 797 Heavy.
34R が忙しくなりそう。離陸と出発が絡み始めますな。16時、夕方か。風向きがどんどん北寄りになってきたからかな。電子レンジ24の方がか。両方見とくか。
Tower, Japan Air 648 on final 34 right.
Japan Air 648 runway 34 right. こう表して。Japan Air 648 runway 34 right. Clear to land. Wind 320 at 009.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Japan Air 648.
Japan Air 224. Taxi to ramp by Charlie 10 Charlie Juliet Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10 Charlie Juliet Whiskey. Japan Air 224.
あ、そっか、ユナイテッド5荒らしちゃったからか。ひどい。Japan Air 921 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 921 Heavy.
All Nippon 797 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up behind the next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. All Nippon 797 Heavy.
いけたかな。いけたな。まあいいよい。こっち上げよう。Japan Air 921 Heavy, wind 320 at 009, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 921 Heavy.
Tower, skin up 014 on final 04.
まだ04がいるのかい。これはまだクリアランス出せないな。うん。違うってくるな。
Ground, Cathay 549 Heavy with information Romeo, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 66 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. All Nippon 66 Heavy.
Cathay 549 Heavy, pushback approved, exit runway 04.
Pushback approved, expect runway 04. Cathay 549 Heavy.
Japan Air 921 Heavy, contact departure.
Hana to departure on 119.45. Japan Air 9 or 21 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 797 Heavy, window 320 at 009, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. All Nippon 797 Heavy, window 320 at 009, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. やばい。
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. All Nippon 797 Heavy.
Tower, All Nippon 556 on final 34 right.
All Nippon 556, runway 34 right, cleared for... All Nippon 556, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Window 320 at 009.
Negative, I'm in the air. All Nippon 556. Runway 34 right, cleared to land. All Nippon 556.
Skymark 014, runway 04, cleared to land, window 320 at 009.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Skymark 014.
Ground, Cathay 549 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cathay 549 Heavy, runway 04.
Runway 04, Cathay 549 Heavy.
Japan Air 648, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10 Juliet.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10 Juliet. Japan Air 648.
Ground, Air 229 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 797 Heavy, contact handle departure 119.45.
Handle departure on 119.45. All Nippon 797 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. L29 Heavy, pushback approved, exit runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Air 229 Heavy.
Tower, United 39 Heavy on final 05.
United 39 Heavy, runway 05, clear to land, window 320 at 009.
Runway 05, clear to land. United 39 Heavy.
Ground, All Nippon 567 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 567 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 567 Heavy.
Skymark 014, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. Skymark 014.
Cathay 549 Heavy, runway 04, line up and wait.
Runway 04, line up and wait. Cathay 549 Heavy.
Ground, All Nippon 865 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 865 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 865 Heavy.
Ground, Air 229 Heavy ready to taxi. Ground, All Nippon 71 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Cathay 549 Heavy, runway 04, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 04, clear it for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Cathay 549 Heavy.
L29 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. Air 229 Heavy.
Tower, ski mark 716 on final 04.
Ground, all Nippon 567 Heavy ready to taxi.
Skymark 716, runway 04, clear to land, wind 320 at 009er.
Runway 04, clear to land. Ski mark 716.
Nippon 556, taxi to ramp by Charlie 10, Charlie Echo 9er. Romeo.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie, Echo 9er, Romeo, All Nippon 556.
Ground, All Nippon 865 Heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 567 Heavy, push back up. All Nippon 567 Heavy, standby.
Standby. All Nippon 567 Heavy.
All Nippon 865 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 865 Heavy.
All Nippon 567 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 567 Heavy.
United 39 Heavy, taxi to ramp by Romeo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo, Alpha, United 39 Heavy.
忙しくなってきたわ。で、71便呼んだっけ？君、呼んできたっけ？ 71便まだ呼んできてないね。あれ？ああ、来るよね。アルファだけど、あと手前で、United 39 Heavy, taxi to ramp by Romeo Alpha 3 Papa.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo, Alpha, Alpha 13, Papa, United 39 Heavy.
Tower, Alpha Wing 284 on final 05.
United Airs, United 39 Heavy, taxi to ramp by Romeo Alpha 3.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo, Alpha, Alpha 3, United 39 Heavy.
Yoいしょ。Air 29 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Air 229 heavy.
Skymark 716, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo, Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Bravo, Whiskey. Ski mark 716.
All Nippon 71 heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 71 heavy.
Alpha Wing 284, runway 3. All Nippon 284, runway 05, clear to land, window 320 at 009er. Alpha Wing 284, runway 05, clear to land, window 320 at 009er. Alpha Wing 284, runway 05, clear to land, window 320 at 009er.
Negative. Unknown command, Alpha Wing 284.
Air 299 heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 05, clear to land, Alpha Wing 284.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Air 229 heavy.
All Nippon 567 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 567 heavy. Ground, Delta 276 heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Delta 276 heavy, runway Delta 276 heavy, pushback approved, exit runway 04.
Command property error, Delta 276 heavy. Pushback approved, expect runway 04, Delta 276 heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 71 heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 71 heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 71 heavy.
All Nippon 567 heavy, window 320 at 009er, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 567 heavy.
All Nippon 865 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 865 heavy.
Tower, United 803 heavy and final 04.
United 803 heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 320 at 009er.
Runway 04, clear to land, United 803 heavy.
にゃにゃ。明かり。All Nippon 865 heavy, window 320 at 009er, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 865 heavy.
Alpha Wing 284, taxi to ramp via Romeo. Alpha Wing 284, taxi to ramp via Echo.
Taxi to ramp via Echo. Alpha Wing 284.
Ground, Delta 276 heavy ready to taxi.
Delta 276 heavy, runway 04.
Runway 04, Delta 276 Heavy.
All Nippon 71 Heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 71 Heavy.
All Nippon 567 Heavy, contact departure.
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 567 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 8265 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 865 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 71 Heavy, wind 320 at 009, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. All Nippon 71 Heavy.
United 39 Heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left. United 39 Heavy.
夕日が綺麗ですなぁ。United 803 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11. United 803 Heavy.
Bravo 11, Bravo Alpha 15, cross runway 34 left のLima 15か。長すぎて言えない。ブラボー11、ブラボーアルファ。アルファ15、クロスランウェイ34ライト。なんだね。そういうことを。今離陸機がないね。United 803 Heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left. United 803 Heavy.
到着機もないね。お？ちょっと一息つける時間帯ですか。で、これでユナイテッド39便がスポットインして、 803便もここにスポットインする。アルファウィング284便はぐるーっと回ってきたからここにスポットインすると。ほぼ動きがない。こいつ追っかけてみましょう。夕日が綺麗。車走ってる。Delta 276 Heavy Runway 04 Line up and wait.
Runway 04, line up and wait. Delta 276 Heavy.
俯瞰して見れるのいいな。で、ラインナップします。はい、ラインナップしました。Delta 276 Heavy Window 320 up 009 Runway 04 Clear for takeoff.
Runway 04, cleared for takeoff. Delta 276 Heavy. Delta 276 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45. Haneda departure on 119.45, Delta 276 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. いいね。かっこいい。
Ground, Japan Air 85 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
ずいぶんなまってらっしゃいますな。Japan Air 85 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left, Japan Air 85 Heavy.
どこの国の方ですかね、パイロットは。今は現地時間で4時40分。こんなにすく時間かな。まあトラフィック今 40% に抑えてますけどね。めっちゃくちゃ曲がりますな。787っていう形してますね。翼とかね。
Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 85 Heavy, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 85 Heavy.
ちゃんとエンジン回ってる。いってらっしゃい。ずいぶん暇な時間帯があるもんだ。
All Nippon 263 Heavy with information Tango, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 263 Heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 263 Heavy.
263便はトリプルセブン。
Tower, Japan Air 318 Heavy on final 34 right.
トリプルなのか。トリプルだ。Japan Air 318 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Japan Air 318 Heavy.
Clear to land. 34レフトに降りてくる人はあんまりいなさそうだね。Japan Air 85 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 85 Heavy.
Ground, all Nippon 263 Heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 263 Heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right, at Charlie 2. All Nippon 263 Heavy.
Tower, all Nippon 998 Heavy on final 34 right.
All Nippon 998 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 009.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. All Nippon 998 Heavy. Ground, all Nippon 297 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
All Nippon 297, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 297.
Japan Air 85 Heavy, window 300 at 007, window Japan Air 85 Heavy, window 300 at 007, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 85 Heavy.
Cleared for takeoff. イントネーションが難しいな。まあ、無理か。無理だな。これは、先に下ろさなきゃダメかな。エアカナダが04に降りてこようとしてる。 間に合うか間に合うのか間に合わないのか。いや、無理だな。Only upon 263 heavy, runway 34 right, line up behind the next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft, all Nippon 263 heavy.
Japan Air 85 heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 85 heavy. Good day.
Good day.
Tower, Air Canada 1 heavy on final 04.
Ground, all Nippon 297 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 1 heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 300 up to 007.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Air Canada 1 heavy.
Only upon 297, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right, at Charlie 2. All Nippon 297.
Only upon 318 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Whiskey.あれ、今通った？ Japan Air 318 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Japan Air 318 heavy.
Japan Air 318 heavy. All Nippon 263 heavy, window 300 at 007, runway 34 right, ready for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, all Nippon 263 heavy.
297と被らないね。確かにね。エコー通るよね。エコー通ります。エアバーン。All Nippon 263 heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45, all Nippon 263 heavy. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 9998 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie Echo 9.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Charlie, Echo 9. All Nippon 998 heavy.
エアカナダが降りてくる。
Ground, Japan Air 16 heavy with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Japan Air 16 heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 16 heavy.
絡みそうだが、 Japan Air 318 Heavy, hold short of whiskey.
Hold short of taxiway whiskey. Japan Air 318 Heavy.
All on 297, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 297.
Tower, Japan Air 482 on final 34 right.
Air Canada 1 Heavy, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, Air Canada 1 Heavy.
Two まで伸びたか。Oricon 297, window 300 up 007, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 297.
Ground, Japan Air 16 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, runway 34 right, up Alpha 2. もう止まるよね。
Taxiway not found. Japan Air 16 Heavy.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, runway 34 left, at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 16 Heavy.
ちょっと待っちゃっててね。On 297, contact Haneda departure 119 decimal 45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 297. Good day.
Good day. まだ読んでないか、この人は。
Tower, Japan Air 82 Heavy and final 34 right.
あ、読んでたか。Japan Air 482, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 up 007.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Japan Air 482.
Japan Air 318 Heavy, continue taxi.
こんばんは。
Continue taxi. Japan Air 318 Heavy.
アーリさんが来た。こんばんは。こんな時間まで何やってんすかって人のこと言えないけど。Japan Air 82 Heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 up 007.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Japan Air 82 Heavy.
寝てくださいよ。わら。
1時になったら寝ます。Air Canada 1 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp by Bravo Alpha. Air Canada 1 Heavy.
動かないね、君は。
本当かな、わら。
いや、本当です、本当です。お腹も空いてきたし。それはなんか別問題な気がするな。Japan Air 16 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Japan Air 16 Heavy.
Tower, Japan Air 658 on final 34 right.
Japan Air 658, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 up 007. 通らん。
Negative and known command. Japan Air 658.
Japan Air 658, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Japan Air 658.
あれ、アーリーさん、もう今日ですよね、出発。そういえば、金曜日だし。今日の夜着ですよね、確かね。Japan Air 16 Heavy, window 300 at 007, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. Japan Air 16 Heavy.
Japan Air 482, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Whiskey. Japan Air 482.
のんびりやな。みんな頑張れ。みんな頑張ってくんないと寝られませんから。
Air do 26 on final 34 right.
Air do 26, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Air do 26.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Japan Air 16 Heavy. Good day.
Good day.ストリップが印刷されまくっている。ああ、出発便がいっぱい出てきた。そういうことか。Nice landing. Japan Air 82 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo Whiskey. Japan Air 82 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Echo 10, Echo Whiskey. Japan Air 82 Heavy.
Japan Air 82 Heavy. Japan Air うまく発音できないね。
Ground. Delta 166 Heavy with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Delta 166 Heavy. Pushback approved except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Delta 166 Heavy.
Tower, Air Japan 852 Heavy on final 04.
まだ04に降りてくるのか。Air Japan 852 Heavy, runway 04, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 04, cleared to land. Air Japan 852 Heavy.
658便はどこにスポットイン？向こう側か。こっち回しましょうかね。Japan Air 658 taxi to ramp via Charlie 10 Charlie Juliet Romeo 1.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Charlie, Juliet, Romeo 1, Japan Air 658.
で、723便。
Ground, all Nippon 723 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
All Nippon 723, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 723.
658が出ました。723プッシュバックしてるけど絡まない。166はプッシュバック中。
Delta 166 heavy ready to taxi.
Delta 166 heavy runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left. Delta 166 heavy.
Tower, all Nippon 258 heavy on final 05.
All Nippon 258 heavy, runway 05, clear to land, wind 300 at 007.
Runway 05, cleared to land. All Nippon 258 heavy.
723便こう出すでしょう。658便は北側回ってくれてますね。よしよし。あ、エアドゥが来たか。エアドゥさん、君はどこだい？
Ground, all Nippon 35 heavy with information Tango, requesting push and start.
L26, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie, Echo 9er.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Charlie, Echo 9er, Air 226.
Ground, all Nippon 723 ready to taxi.
All Nippon 723, runway 34 right at Charlie 2 via Echo. おかしいおかしい。All Nippon 723, runway 34 right at Charlie 2 via Echo.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2 via Echo. All Nippon 723.
Delta 166 heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left. Delta 166 heavy.
降りてくるやつ。82便はここに行くから大丈夫だね。よし。658便とヘッドオンしないよね。あ、こっちだね。35。エアドゥ、そっちだね。All Nippon 35 heavy, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 35 heavy.
アルファウィングが降りてきた。
Ground, Japan Air 159 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Japan Air 159er, standby. あ、大丈夫か。
Stand by. Japan Air 159.
アルファウィング852 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11, Juliet 1, Kilo, Lima. あ、通らない。アルファウィング852 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
「
通らん。アルファウィング5、アルファウィング852ヘビー。アルファウィング852ヘビー、タクシートゥーランプバイヤブラボー11。アルファウィング852ヘビー、タクシートゥーランプバイヤブラボー11。アルファウィング852ヘビー、タクシートゥーランプバイヤジュリエット1。なんで通らんだ。デルタ166ヘビー、ランウェイ34レフト、ラインアップ&ウェイト。
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Delta 166 heavy.
オリポン73ヘビー。オリポン723、ランウェイ34ライト、ラインアップ&ウェイト。
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 723.
Ground, all Nippon 35 heavy ready to taxi.
オリポン35ヘビー、ランウェイ34ライト、at Charlie 2。
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2, all Nippon 35 heavy.
オリポン258ヘビー、タクシートゥランプバイヤチャーリー。
Taxi to ramp via Charlie. All Nippon 258 heavy.
なんだろうね。オリポン723、ウィンドウ300 at 007、ランウェイ34ライト、cleared for takeoff。
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 723.
デルタ166ヘビー、ランウェイ34ライト、レフトだな。デルタ166ヘビー、ウィンドウ300 at 007、ランウェイ34レフト、cleared for takeoff。
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Delta 166 heavy.
お前よ、なんでだ。アルファウィング852ヘビー。あ、違うんだ。エアジャパン852ヘビー。タクシートゥランプバイヤブラボー11。
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 11.
違う航
Air
空
Japan
会社呼んでた。
852 heavy.
そりゃ動かないわい。オリポン723、コンタクト羽田デパーチャー119デシマル45。
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 723. Good day.
Good day.
Ground, Airdo 79 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
エアドゥどこ？あそこか。エアドゥ79 pushback approved except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right, Airdo 79.
Tower, all Nippon 408 heavy on final 05.
Final 05. Oripo 408 heavy, runway 05, clear to land, window 300 at 007.
Runway 05, clear to land, all Nippon 408 heavy.
408 heavy. どこなまりなんでしょうね。408 heavy。お呼びになってない方はどちらでしょうか？あなたですね。Japan Air 159 pushback approved except runway 34 left
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 159.
Giri. All Nippon 35 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 35 heavy.
Line up and wait. Line up and wait.
Ground, all Nippon 265 heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
Ground, Air 279 ready to taxi.
Air Japan 852 heavy, taxi to ramp via Echo Romeo.
Taxi to ramp via Echo Romeo. Air Japan 852 heavy.
Air 79er, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. Air 279.
All Nippon 258 heavy, taxi to ramp via Echo.
Taxi to ramp via Echo. All Nippon 258 heavy.
あと、間に合うか？
Ground, staff flyer 85 with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
All Nippon 35 heavy, window 310 at 009er, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 35 heavy. Ground, Japan Air 159 ready to taxi.
Delta 166 heavy, contact departure. な
Haunted departure on 119.45, Delta 166 heavy. Good day.
Good day. Japan Air 159er, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Japan Air 159.
Tower, All Nippon 970 heavy on final 34 right.
All Nippon 970 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 310 at 009er.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. All Nippon 970 heavy.
All Nippon 258 heavy, hold short of Echo 8.
Hold short of taxiway Echo 8. All Nippon 258 heavy.
間に合ったか。あ、間に合ったね。でも、ここと被るから、まあいいか。ごちゃごちゃしてんな。All Nippon 258 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. All Nippon 258 heavy.
Tower, Japan Air 564 heavy on final 34 right.
All Nippon 35 heavy, contact departure.
Handed departure on 119.45. All Nippon 35 heavy. Good day.
Good day. All Nippon 265 heavy, pushback approved, exit runway 34 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. All Nippon 265 heavy.
Japan Air 564 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 310 at 009er.
Runway 34 right, cleared to land. Japan Air 564 heavy.
Starflyer 85, push back approved, except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Starflyer 85.
Airdus 79er, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Airdus 79.
オリポン408 heavy, pushback approved じゃない。オリポン408 heavy, taxi to ramp, via Charlie.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie. All Nippon 408 heavy.
Airdus 79er, wind 310 at 009er, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Airdus 79.
Japan Air 159er, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 159.
$265便がこっち。スタフラがこっち。ハンドオフし忘れないよね。大丈夫だね。置いてくる。
Ground, all Nippon 265 heavy ready to taxi.
All Nippon 970 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Charlie Echo 9er.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. Charlie, Echo 9er, All Nippon 970 heavy.
Japan Air 159er, wind 310 at 009er, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Japan Air 159.
なんつってんだ。
Tower, all Nippon 838 heavy on final 34 right.
Ground, Starflyer 85 ready to taxi.
Starflyer 85, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2. Starflyer 85.
All Nippon 848 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 310 at 009er.
Runway 34 right, clears to land. All Nippon 838 heavy.
All Nippon 265 heavy, runway 34 right at Alpha じゃない、チャーリーだ。All Nippon 265 heavy, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. All Nippon 265 heavy.
Okay.
Ground, Airdus 67 with information uniform, requesting push and start.
Airdus 67, pushback approved, except runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Airdus 67.
見ますか。Japan Air 564 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10, Juliet.
Taxi to ramp, right Charlie 10, Juliet. Japan Air 564 heavy.
これかぶるかな。All Nippon 408 heavy, taxi to ramp via Echo.
Taxi to ramp
左
via
に
Echo.
狙ってくださ
All
い。
Nippon 408 heavy.
Japan Air 695 with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
Japan Air 695 pushback approved except runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Japan Air 695.
Air 2と被るね。
Tower, all Nippon 212 heavy on final 05.
ファイナル05、もう54分ですね。All Nippon 212 heavy, go around.
Go around. All Nippon 212 heavy.
極悪すぎる。All Nippon 265 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. All Nippon 265 heavy.
Ground. Airdo 67 ready to taxi.
Air 67, runway 34 right at Charlie 2.
Runway 34 right at Charlie 2. Airdo 67.
408便が元気だなぁ。まあ大丈夫か。大丈夫じゃないな。スポットインする前にぶっち当たるね。All Nippon 408 heavy, hold short of Echo 9er.
Hold short of taxiway Echo 9er. All Nippon 408 heavy.
Air 67, taxi to via Charlie. 違うじゃん。
Command property error. Airdo 67.
ヘッドオンしちまった。
Ground. Japan Air 695 ready to taxi.
間に合わんかった。
Ground. Japan Air 523 heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
寝なさいということですな。All Nippon 848 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie 10.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie 10. All Nippon 838 heavy.
Starflyer 85, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Starflyer 85.
All Nippon 265 heavy, window 310 at 009er, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 265 heavy.
Starflyer 85, window 310 at 009er, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Starflyer 85.
Japan Air 695. そう、こいつまだか。
Tower, Japan Air 24 heavy on final 04.
All Nippon 265 heavy, contact Haneda departure 119er decimal 45.
Haneda departure on 119.45. All Nippon 265 Heavy. Good day.
Good day. Air 267, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Air 267. Ground, Japan Air 439 with information uniform, requesting push and start.
Ground, all Nippon 637 with information uniform, requesting push and start.
Air 267, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Air 267, window 310 at 009, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Air 267.
Japan 695, runway 34 left at Charlie. 違う。Japan 695, runway 34 left at Alpha 2.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 2, Japan Air 695.
いい感じに日が暮れてきましたが、1時ですね。Japan 24 heavy, go around.
Go around. Japan Air 24 Heavy.
Tower, Japan Air 52 Heavy on final 04.
Japan Air 52 heavy, go around.
Go around. Japan Air 52 Heavy.
Japan Air 523 heavy, standby.
Standby. Japan Air 523 Heavy.
Air 267, contact departure.
Haneda departure on 119.45. Air 267. Good day.
Good day.
Ground. Mark 023 with information uniform, requesting push and start.
Skymark 023, standby.
Stand by. Mark 023.
なんて言ってんの？スカイマーク023とは言ってない気がするんだけど。Japan Air 695, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left, line up and wait. Japan Air 695.
Japan Air 695, window 310 at 009, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 100, contact Haneda departure 119. 伝わらんな。Japan Air 695, window 310 at 009, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 100, contact Haneda departure 119.45.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 100, contact 119.45. Japan Air 695.
Tower, ski mark 112 on final 04.
Skymark 112, go around.
Go around. Ski mark 112.
スキーマーク112。よし、これで動いてるのは全部終わりましたかね。はい、ちょっと4分過ぎましたけれど、1時までって言ってたので、これで終わって寝たいと思います。アリさんまだ聞いてらっしゃったらありがとうございます。今日気をつけていらっしゃってください。お待ちしてます。ではでは、お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。